You have no right. And again, you're putting your own self in danger and in harm. And for what? For a couple of shillings? Really, dude?
You know, it's so crazy because there's the hadith of Rasul said the father is the middle door to paradise.
Mm,
So what that means is like when you're going like someplace you want to go, what's the straightest point, like the straightest path between 2 points? It's
straight line.
it's straight line, right? That middle door is that straight line.
Mm-hmm.
And then imagine like willingly, openly saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna cut that door off.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna let that door be open to me."
and what's crazy is when you cut these things off and you'll constantly challenge people on this, where is the supporting evidence for you to do what it is that you're doing in
Hmm.
accordance with Holy Quran and Sunnah? Y'all can't
Right.
even support what y'all doing. Okay, you got butthurt that your Abu told you to knock it off with this Galani foolishness and come on back. He's doing what a father would do if he cares about his son. He's reaching back out, trying to get a hold of his son and, get
Yep.
him to act right. And his son, no, 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 I'm cutting you off. I'm about to stop talking to you. Like, Ahmed, boy, go sit down somewhere. Seriously.
Yep. Yep.
their own dislike and dismay. And
Oh, I just one point I want to make. He said for their own dislike and dismay, their own agenda, whatever. The people that have been making the most noise about the events or Noor's actions after the death of Mubarak Jalani has been Mubarak Jalani's own family. It hasn't been us.
These are
It
facts.
hasn't been us. We talked about it very briefly. We talked about the inheritance. We talked about how it was wrong for what Noor is be doing. We talked about how Mubarak Jalani violated the Quran and Sunnah by not leaving a will for his family to deal with affairs. We talked about how it goes against the Quran and Sunnah of how they divided it up and all that. But the ones that have been making the most noise are Mubarak Jelani's family. So you can't blame Mubarak Jelani's family and saying they're weaponizing their own grief. You can't weapon. What's their agenda? Their agenda was they wanted their rights as Muslims. They wanted to again. It was bring it back full circle. They wanted their agenda was to get their portion of the millions of dollars that Mubarak Jelani earned off of his business of TMOA. That's what they wanted.
we will not allow it. We won't continue to allow it. The rope for that is very
Stop right
short.
there. Oh, you got to stop right there. Ahmed, you'll do nothing. Okay? You'll do nothing but continue to be a puppet and a servant and a slave to your knobs. What do you
Mhm.
mean you won't allow? You won't allow what? What are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? What do you mean you won't? What are you saying? Oh, we won't allow this. There's going to be zero tolerance and blah blah blah. You guys have been hiding like a bunch of weenies behind someone else's skirt for years.
Mhm.
Years. When we see you, brothers, y'all don't even give us salams and you hardly look us in the eyes. We cannot take none of you all serious, and we do not respect y'all. I already told you what you should do, brother. That's the best advice I can give you as a alleged ex-companion or whatever. You need to go back and seek your father's forgiveness and knock all this foolishness off. And stop trying to sound all fake, holy, and pious in your little speech here. We won't
Mhm.
allow it. Okay. I mean, it's getting on. It's irritating because again, I know that you guys are just fluffing, and y'all know what you're doing is wrong too.
Mhm.
You know what you done, Ahmed. I know stories about you, and I know what you did last summer. So just seriously, man, it's getting on my nerves.
But also, just on what the point you mentions, what actually can they do? Like, are they going to be monitoring people's community or like web activity and stuff to see if they tune into our 2F channel? Are they going to be doing random checks of people's phones to look at their YouTube history? Like, what? It's literally just the biggest bluff in the world because they can't do anything
Can't
to
do anything.
tell if y'all are still watching us unless you guys are leaving comments and stuff. That's like the only thing they can monitor.
They could get extra fanatical.